continue our Coachella coverage with Danny Elfman details intense, insane Coachella performance and shirtless jam session. This dude's like 64 or something. And he has his shirt off and he looks like he's fucking like 35 or 40 or something. And he looks like a psychopath. Look at this dude's eyes. Look at what's happening here. What's happening with those eyes? What's going on with those eyes, Danny Elfman? Of course, Danny Elfman is the genius behind so many great songs for movies over the years. I mean, let's just look at a list of songs that Danny Elfman or movies that Danny Elfman. I'm pretty sure Danny Elfman has done like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Simpsons. And so I found it interesting that Danny Elfman, nice suspenders, dude, right? Nice suspenders. Do they come with a candy bar? Oh. Klaus, get the suspenders. It's time to watch The Simpsons. Let me see. Danny Elfman's soundtrack. Yeah, let's just soundtracks. So look at this. He's done so many. He's done Edward Scissorman's. Gotta be careful. Carrot Top is the redhead, and it feels like Chucky is a redhead, and this guy is looking pretty Chucky fine. Yeah, I agree. He does look like a little. He does have Chucky vibes. Definitely Chucky vibes. Let's go and see. So look at this. He's had this huge career. Started Pee-wee's Big Adventure, of course. I mean, goddamn, that was a great soundtrack. Beetlejuice, Midnight Run, Pee-wee's Big Top, Batman, the Tim Burton one, Dick Tracy, Darkman, Edward Scissorhands, Batman Returns, Nightmare Before Christmas, Black Beauty. I've never heard of that one. Oh, that's the horse one. Mission Impossible. Look at this. Mars Attacks, Flubber, Men in Black, Sleepy Hollow, The Family Man. I don't know what that is. Spy Kids, Men in Black 2, Hulk, which was a terrible Hulk. This was the Edward Norton Hulk. That was just the worst. Spider-Man 2. Look at this. I mean, this guy is just... And, of course, The Simpsons. He did The Simpsons theme song. So I just found it very interesting that this dude was invited to Coachella. I mean, not that he doesn't fit in, just that I just found it very, very interesting. So let's go and find our... Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Coming from IndieWire, Danny Elfman details intense and insane Coachella performance and shirtless jam session. The Oscar-nominated composer played The Simpsons title along a song, the Batman theme, and more, all while braving a sandstorm. Ooh. Danny Elfman might be known as composing catchy TV. Wow, let's start that over again. Danny Elfman might be known for composing catchy film and TV scores, but the musician is a rocker at heart. Case in point, his 2022 Coachella set featured a 50-piece string section and a shirtless jam sesh. I wasn't expecting to get such a reaction and some of the crazy headlines. Like Yahoo said 68-year-old Danny Elfman and 20-year-old Eilish make festival history. Elfman told Variety, reflecting on his festival performance, and I just thought that it was hilarious. Billy and I being the wonderkind and the elder statesman of Coachella. Stuff like that was priceless in a weird way. That makes me happy that he has a sense of humor about this stuff, because some fucking musicians and people with that kind of clout, they really fucking take themselves too seriously. So the fact that he's out here saying that shit is just like, that gives him so much more points to me, in my opinion. Now I wonder what it was like. Now I wonder what that was. It was pretty weird on my Coachella is like doing all these intros. Most of the people they probably didn't know what was going on. Yeah, I mean, they're probably high on fucking Fizz. Do they say Fizz anymore, Samo? I'm going to reference you. Do they say Fizz anymore? But they were probably high on fucking Molly. They're fucking or whatever drugs came by. And in fact, what was interesting is that there was an uptick in drug arrests this year than it was in 2019 because, of course, the last 2 years have been canceled due to Provid 25. So. The Oscar-nominated composer scored hit films like The Nightmare Before Christmas, Men in Black, 50 Shades of Grey. The long-time Tim Burton collaborator is also currently working a Netflix Wednesday series. You know all of this. I'm not. After all of this, I'm not sorry at all about the crazy idea that I called Paul Tollett, president of Golden Voice, which is the company that puts on the event, with Paul Toilet. In 2019. I'm not sorry, Elfman continued. At that point, it was just a nutty idea, and Saturday night, it was a reality. And I'm glad that we did it, that I stuck with it. It was intense and very interesting and cool, and it was strange kind of lifetime of experience all in 1 hour. That was quite a statement. Yes, you're welcome, Moving Dutchman. Elfman, who performed the Simpsons title theme song, the Batman theme as well as This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas, joked that he was just relieved to have made it through in one piece. I was joking to a friend before the show. Look, we have 30 minutes to set up a show that's never been performed before with 50 musicians on stage. What can possibly go wrong? I've been there. I've tried. Look, I played a festival out in Monterey, California, on the fairgrounds, the same place where Jimi Hendrix lit his guitar on fire, the famous scene where Jimi Hendrix is lighting his guitar on fire. I didn't get to play that stage, but I played a side stage over there, and we had like 9 people on stage, and we had about 15 minutes to set up. And when you're under that kind of pressure, especially when the sound or the stage handlers or stage workers, Jesus, I can't remember the right names for people anymore. Especially when the stage fucking hands and the sound guy is yelling at you, they're mad, their bass amp doesn't work, so they had to switch out a bass amp. We ended up starting a little late, and they cut our set down, which was garbage. But yeah, when you're in those festival circuits, you're mostly doing on-the-spot sound check. So you don't even really get a sound check. It's just you get a line check, which is basically you play your first song, and that's your sound check. Good luck. And that's what we had. So I don't know if he got more than that. And I would hope that Danny Elfman got more than just a line check. But, you know, you never know in these kind of situations, even in big festivals like Coachella. There probably are a lot of stages that just got line checks and it was just like, go, bitch, you know? So, yeah. And then I'm sitting there before we went on thinking, fuck, man, that was a joke, but it's no joke. There were hundreds of things to go wrong. But in the end, the one thing I really wasn't planning on was a dust storm, an actual sandstorm in my face. Everything else came together really well. So there you go. That's another. And that's the thing about playing outside too, is like the elements fucking suck. I do not like playing outside all that much. Like your instruments get fucked up, like moisture, heat. It's like all that shit. I mean, it's nice when you're playing in a moderate temperature. Like I've played in San Diego outside a lot, and it's nice in San Diego. So like nothing's overheating, everything's sort of going. Although I did play this one festival called Indie Fest back in like 2010 or something. And they plugged us into the wrong fucking circuit and blew out my guitarist amp, and they fucking popped my, thank God my keyboard had a fuse in it, so it popped my fuse, and so they actually had fuses on hand, and they replaced the fuse, and it worked just fine. But for fuck's sake, don't plug our shit into the wrong spots. You know, like we need those instruments. They're very expensive, very, very expensive. Elfman gushed that Coachella was an amazing and intense and insane feeling on stage. Going into it, I knew it was going to be a really risky endeavor. The Milk composer continued, I don't think anybody's tried that before, mixing up these kinds of elements in this kind of insane musical mashup. When you're trying a conceptual idea, you don't know what's going to happen. But in the end, not having a safety net is also extremely exhilarating. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Prior to his set, Elfman admitted that he had a lot of mental hesitation and anxiety over the performance, which I can see. Like when you're used to composing and you're used to directing a band or a symphony in these beautiful, expensive sound stages, you're not, performance is such a different bag. It's such a different situation because you really fucking, it's just completely different when you have an audience there. You're exposed to the elements. Compared to like a sound stage where you're just composing and directing your symphony and composing the symphony. Like it's a totally different situation. And it fucks with you. It really does fuck with you. It's just different. And like recording in the studio and playing out is just two different animals. It was more like, can they hang me for this? Elfman quipped. It is a felony, or is it just a musical misdemeanor if it fails? But Elfman changed his mindset to the true fuck it mentality. I just wanted to come out exactly like if you saw me 30 or 40 years ago, and here I am now, and to not be embarrassed or ashamed by that, Elfman added. It's like, yeah, I'm an old man. Fuck it, here I am. And that spontaneity led to a viral moment of Elfman taking off his shirt mid-set, the 6th or 7th song. I just remember going, the hell with it. I'm just going to take it right back to, if there's someone who saw me in the 90s, this is what they would have seen. And just go for it, he said. It was just part of putting myself out there. That was the last layer, I guess, of protection of armor, and I decided to give that up too. That was kind of a surrender of the last tiny bit of protection I had between me now and my past, and what I am and what I was. And it was just not something I thought out in advance, which I respect that. That's like, fuck you guys. This is what I'm doing. Elfman's set list included original compositions and covers of his new wave band Oingo Boingo. I bet you guys didn't know that Elfman was part of Oingo Boingo, and most of you are probably like, what the fuck is an Oingo Boingo? And it's safe to say Elfman was feeling the music fully while out in Coachella Valley. I think really at that moment I threw my shirt off. That was the point where I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to have fun tonight. I don't care, and I'm just going to enjoy this, Elfman added. And so that was the kind of turning point in the performance for me. It was actually more than just a gesture. It was also tossing in the towel and going, okay, here it is. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy this crowd. I'm going to enjoy the music. I am going to enjoy the band. Technical difficulties be damned. See Elfman's track list below. Sorry, Big Ol' Mess, Insects, Oingo Boingo, Spider-Man main theme, Nothing to Fear But Fear Itself, Oingo Boingo, Just Another Day, Oingo Boingo. So here you go. Here's a whole list of what he played, which that's really cool. The Simpsons main title. So here's the viral moment that they were talking about.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Everything is crumbling. Everything is crumbling.
I think this is so basically he threw his mixtape in between the Too Smart move. Yeah. Why not? I mean, play the hits. I think this is The Nightmare Before Christmas, if I'm not wrong.
Everything is crumbling.
Yo, I mean, the motherfucker is ripped for a 68-year-old. He doesn't look like he has saggy boobs or anything. The motherfucker, it looks like he does yoga like 20 times a day. So you can't hate on him for that. Look at him.
So happy.
Fucking Chucky vibes be damned.
I'm so
Okay, what is this? My review of Girl in Red, The Desert Sun. Okay, who cares? Danny Elfman crowd taste of Batman score. Was this? Well, let me see. Was this? Good luck. Good luck if you're tripping, Danny Elfman. That's what I was thinking when I was watching that. If you're fucked up on any kind of drugs on that, that's gonna fuck your whole day up. You're like, I am happy, happy.
happy. Happy. I am so happy. Happy. Everything.
That's fucking crazy. Here's some of the Batman. I would be at this stage, by the way. That shit's tight, though. A 50-piece orchestra? God damn. And a SandStorm. Fuck that shit. Look at these guys are leaving. They're like, fuck that, I'm out of here. Bored. Where's half-naked Megan Thee Stallion? I love this, though. I love this so much that he fucking did this at Coachella. Homesick and watching Danny Elfman is making me feel 80% better. This is Halloween, Pee Wee Herman, Batman, The Simpsons, all of it. I think it's so fucking rad that he's just out there fucking just jamming out. Where's The Simpsons, though? There was a Simpsons one. I want to see The Simpsons performance. Yeah, they made Kanye. Sorry, that's probably really loud. Oh my god. You're tripping? That's tight. The fuck, dude? So fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would totally be at that fucking stage. I would go for it. I'm all about this. I'm all about fucking Danny Elfman playing at Coachella. Let's read some of the comics. Can't even imagine a bigger than showing up to Coachella jacked as shit just to remind everyone who wrote probably the most recognizable pieces of music in pop culture. Yeah, right? Jacked as shit. You know, people filming with cell phones at live shows get a lot of heat for not being fully in the moment. But I gotta say, I live in Argentina and going to Coachella is just not feasible for me. So thank you very much for sharing this. Oh, that is nice. I'm poor animators. That orchestra is just missing a piano. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Moving Dutchman. More than you even know. I would have definitely walked over to this tripping balls and been like, what the fuck is going on? Exactly. This is me. This is me. Connor Garlic. If that is your real name. I'm with you, my friend. This man is 68 years old and a legend. Danny Elfman is in insane shape for 68. That's what I was saying. He fucking does not have them poor animators. Yeah. I don't. Oh, them poor. They used to. I think they used to do the animation over in Korea. Now I'm not sure where they do it because it's so computer generated. But it probably is still in Korea. Oh, god damn it, Moving Judgment. What time is it? Okay, we got a little bit of time left. Okay, we'll do one just for Moving Dutchman. If only they hadn't cut it short, would have been a perfect video. Yeah, I agree. Is there any clips of a Boingo song? Yeah, there's tons of clips, dipshit. Just search. Okay.